Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. Today is Treasure Tag Thursday and I'm using this beautiful collage ephemera paper from Hobby Lobby, and I am inspired by this tag today from Corey Dahman. She is creating with scraps here on YouTube, and when she made hers, she used the Tim Holtz paper. I believe she loves Tim Holtz, and it was more of a collage-y type of paper, and so that's why I was drawn to this paper pad, and I wanted it to be a little more heavyweight than just my printer paper. And what I'm going to do is cut out or take out a piece of paper here, and then we're going to make 2 tags, but really we're going to end up making 3 tags, but we're going to make 2 for this project. And I'm just trying to pick something that not that one that I really like, but I'm also trying to pay attention to the direction of how the paper is, and all of these that I've seen pretty much they're all going one way. I was hoping to find a seamless pattern. This one would work, though not the prettiest. Because one of the pieces of the tag we're going to be flipping upside down. So this would work right here, this particular section, but then I would lose the lady's head. So anyways, I was kind of saving those strawberries for my strawberry journal. I don't care for that darkness. So I think we might just have to pick one and hope for the best. Ooh, the bees are cute. Which is one of the main reasons why I bought this paper pad, because it is so fun and full of collage. And I think I'm going to use this very back page because it has a lot going on, and I don't think it will matter which way we end up folding this particular piece of paper. So it doesn't really matter how big of a tag that you want. I don't recall her having a specific size. So I've been doing a lot with the 3x6 tags, and this one I want to do 4 inches because I want it a little bit bigger. And I'm looking to see where this is going to cut out here, and I get to kind of pick and choose. I'm not a big fan of faces, so it wouldn't hurt me or hurt my feelings if I actually covered that one up. So let's see kind of what that would look like. I would lose these birds down here, I suppose, wouldn't I? Let me have a go on this side. I kind of like the top of the other side better, so let's just go with my original plan. All right, we're going to go 4 inches on that one. And it's going to have a fun edge because this is really thick paper. Okay, well, I guess I need 2 of these. So either way we look at it, I'm going to be cutting that off. Let me try it this way again. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. It's been a little while since I've actually got to film a video. My little guy is homesick. Okay. So now I'm going to decide what tag I want to be on the top, and we're going to layer them is what's going to happen here. And I think this one, because this is kind of at an angle, and that means this one's going to be my back because I'm going to cover her up. We won't see a whole lot of her. So this is going to be my tag base. So this is my first tag. Let me just work on that one. I'm going to do, it's 4 inches, so let's go by 7. Just to make it a fun size. Oh yeah, definitely not going to see that lady. Perfect, that works for me. Okay, now this other one, I got to be kind of picky where I cut it. So if I go 7 inches here, this will be the part that I'm going to cut off roughly, which would be the upside down part. If I take it this way and put it at 7, I would be using this as the upside down part. And you would see so you're going to see all of this piece down here, which is much prettier to look at. So these are just now scraps. We can play with those later on if we want. We will need a third tag to tuck inside. So we're making a tag pocket. Oops, I'm going to need that again because I can't cut a straight line. Okay, let's do our notching. And I apologize if I'm not explaining this very well. I just watched her video last night and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. And I think it was from a couple years ago that she did it for her tag book ideas and whatnot. But anyways, yeah, I get to have a little time today to film because my little fella is sick and he is occupied with the iPad. So that is a wonderful little break for me. Maybe he'll end up taking a little nap so he can start to feel better soon. That would be nice. He's been sick for quite a while. This one we're going to notch with the same one. Quite a while is like 3 days maybe now. Today's day 4. But anyways, we're having fun. And I'm not really going to do a whole lot of decorating. This is just basically creating something pretty with a treasure paper that I've only played with one time. And I'm thinking we'll use some lace, and it's pretty much simple. It's pretty simple. So this will be my tag base, so I'm not going to cut this one. The one that I want on top of here, so when we layer these up, we're only going to see just the top part of this. And I'm going to cut this in half, not in half, but you get to decide where you want to cut it. So we know it's 7 inches tall, and I don't really want it to be 3 inches. I'm thinking something like, ooh, that's a really pretty, I would really like to come up here and save all these roses, because this will be upside down. So let's see if I can make that happen. And whatever number that lands on, that's where we're going to cut right. Let's go right here. I'm afraid I'm going to end up covering it up. Okay. Now this piece will get glued onto this piece. So yes, you do have to sacrifice some of your image. But like I said, I'm okay with covering up that lady because it doesn't bother me. This piece that you cut off, you're going to put upside down like this, and it gives you a fun look of a pocket like this. I apologize, there's no sun out right now, so it's not very bright, but we will go ahead and do a little bit of inking. And I gotta find the color here, ink dauber. And she sewed around her little piece here, this small piece that she cut off, and I think that would be a fun element to add to mine. But I'm just trying to do this basically as quickly as I can. So I'm not going to do any sewing on mine, at least right now. I can not glue it down and then do it later, or I can sew around the whole thing at the very end. You know, like when I go to use the tag, however many months from now, probably in a journal. But anyways, so we're going to do this, and I think I want to notch mine. Whoopsies. Actually, no, I don't. No, I don't want to notch it. I want it, I was, back and forth. I was thinking it would be fun to notch it, but I want to keep it like hers because that's why I wanted to make it. It looks like it's like folded down. It has the same angles here and here at the top and the bottom. I think it's so cool. So clever. This one we don't have to ink the whole thing because we're not seeing a lot of it. I just love the different things on there. Butterflies and script. I love that. Pretty florals. Not a big fan of the darkness, but I think that does work with the big bold butterfly down here in the corner and an upside down moth, which does work as well with them flying every which direction. So let's go ahead and glue this piece down first. And you could make this a gusseted pocket if you were to cut it a little wider. That requires a little bit more thinking and planning ahead of time. Okay, the glue doesn't want to come out. That's how long. See, guys, it's been a week. It's been a week and she's dried up and I don't have a poker. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Yep, she's plugged. Oh, here's my poker. What am I talking about? I don't have a poker. Ooh, yeah. I usually have an extra one. Okay, we might get a little glue out of there. I usually have an extra pin, but that one got all globby and I didn't grab another one out of my little bin. There we go. Okay, so our glitter glue dries out in about a week. In case you didn't know that, in your bottle. If you don't use it. It's been a long week. Busy week. Good week. Just didn't have any extra energy in the evening to film a video. And yeah, just kind of a blessing to get to spend some time with you guys here today. So we're going to line this up on the top and the sides. And because they're cut to the same size, that should be pretty easy to do, right? Should be. And smash that around. Yeah, I think it would be fun to make it a gusseted pocket so you could, wow, hello. Or wrap it around so you get a little bit more room in here for your pocket. Okay, that does not want to glue down. And this is textured cardstock too. I don't know if I said that in the beginning. It is heavyweight, but it is also textured. So sometimes with this paper, it does take a little bit more time to glue down. Okay, now this one, I'm going to make this, like Corey did, an upper tuck. So I'm only going to glue along the very top and both of these sides, and then we're going to have a tuck, okay? Before I do that to mine, I wanted to add a little flippy, a little extra piece for writing space, which will hide this, but I don't want it to be, I want it to be removable, not set in there. So I definitely either need to sew now or not at all. So I think we're going with not at all. So I've got my cutoff strips here. And I want a couple of pieces that will slip up underneath of here. And so the tag pocket, hello, it will not go that way. It'll go this way. And then you'll pull it, you can pull the little notepad out and write on it. So this here is a little bit wide to be getting up. I mean, I guess not, because I'm not going to glue right here and here. Okay, we'll go with about that size, whatever size that is. And I think this one's going to be skinnier. This one will work. Just cut it down. It doesn't need to be that long, so I'll cut this one down a few times. So whatever size this is, we'll just have three or four pieces in there. Why not? So it's like 2.5-ish. 2.5-ish wide, which is perfect because our tag is 4 inches. And we'll just cut it down until we run out of pieces of paper. Or, not pieces, but till we run. That would be a long time. That's a big pile. That one's got a kinkle in it, so we'll put him at the back. And we'll put this one. And I'm pretty sure we can get one more out of here. 2.5. Okay, my alarm, my reminders for my things I need to remember are going off. All right, and then we'll put this one behind that one. And try to stack them, and then I'm going to attempt to cut this off. This extra long one with my scissors. And just snip it down. There. Okay. Now this piece, I would like to be all intact and sewn together. So I'm going to zip over to the sewing machine. You're not going to see it, but I'll be right back. Okay, I just zipped down over there. This is gold thread. So you'll see this when you pull it out of the pocket, but you won't see it tucked up underneath there. I forgot to measure this way. And it's a little bit too long. I don't want it hanging off the tag, so I should have checked that first. I think we'll go about 4.5. That probably will be plenty. And these little bits here I'm going to toss. I'm going to save that little bit. And I was kind of thinking it might be fun to round the corners. I don't know how it will work with 4 sheets, but oh, look at that. That is the first time I've ever tried to do that. And it worked. Which is really hard to crunch it. That is fun. Okay. So that gives us a little bit different shape down there. This page is hanging over. It's bugging me. Alright. Didn't exactly sew that very good. And I was actually standing up when I did it. So anyways, now we will glue this piece down. I'm going to do a test fit before I do that. I want to make sure this will fit up underneath it. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And this would be another piece that you could make be a little fatter, so it has a little bit more room to hold whatever you decide to tuck inside. Okay, really, glue? You just worked a second ago. What is your problem? There. It is pretty cold in the basement. Maybe it doesn't like being cold and also not being used, right? That's probably why else it's sad. Maybe I'll add, I watched this other lady and she adds a little bit of water to her art glitter glue. Says it still works amazing, but it comes out of the bottle and it's much more fluid. She doesn't quite do 50-50, but like 60-40 or something like that. I'm scared to try. I don't want to mess mine up, but I think just a little tiny bit in there would probably help it. Okay, got that going on. Let's just give this a little quick ink job with the remainder ink on here, because you know what's going to happen. I probably won't get down here again for another week, and it'll be dried out by then. So might as well use it, right? All right. I'm going to tuck this little pretty thing in there, and I kind of want to stamp, because this is going to be our first page here. I'm going to tuck that. You can decide how. You don't want to go all the way up there. Maybe you're like right here. I think I want to stamp something right here. And I feel like, let's do pink. Yeah, I know. I'm like really in like the shabby pink zone, because I'm looking at I'm trying to work with what I have here, and it needs something. All right, pink. Come here, pink. Where's the pink bucket? Here it is. My pink is, oh yeah, but my pink is, okay. I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert. Hold on 1 second. I'm not sure when some of these videos will upload, but this ink pad and set of inks was gifted to me from Candy, and I chose Tulip because I think that'll be a bright, bold color, and this one is nice and juicy, or it should be. At least it was the last time I checked it, which wasn't a week ago. It was last night. And I just want to put something on there, just a little. So we're looking at our tag. It's got butterflies and florals, and you know, maybe we want just this little dainty teacup. I think that'll be cute right there. Don't use this stamp very often, so we'll go ahead and stamp that in there. I'm trying to see if it's on the actual stamper. It must be. Okay, and then I'm going to put it right here. The stamp is from Stampin' Up! From the 1994 edition, and I got it from a lady that had it listed on Facebook. Oh, yeah. There, that's bright. That's red for you, Candy. You like it? There's a little bit of red over here. I thought it would be maybe a little bit more of the pink tone. So let's get rid of the ink that's already on there. And sure, why not? We'll just come over here and do some more light stamping on here. This will end up being a collage strip or something, because I got ink in the four corners, so I'm just rocking this stamp back and forth. That's also what happens when you get ink on your fingers and all the things, right? Use the supplies, use the stuff. Okay. I feel like that's pretty good. Now, I'm not too happy that the ink went up in the corner right there, and I just got it on my thumb. I'm going to have red fingers and be like, did you cut yourself? Nope. Okay. See, it was a little bit deceiving. I thought it would be more of that color. It's not. It's definitely more like this. Anyways, now I know. I kind of want to hide that, and I think washi is going to be the easiest to do that. So let me see here. What do I have really quickly? You know what? I do have some darker washi here. I've got like scallops and polka dots, but I don't feel like that goes with a teacup. It just feels really heavy. But there is a little bit of teal. Oh, there was on the other page that kind of got covered up. Teal and gold. Nope. We might not be using washi. Little hearts. No. How about a piece of this? This Tim Holtz stuff goes on everything. I'm just gonna cut a little section off here. And I don't need all of that, this whole strip here, so I'm gonna cut it. Actually, I'm gonna cut another piece off. I'm gonna cut right here, because I don't necessarily I want there to be a little bit more interest. That's a little bit more interesting. Okay, and I'm gonna cut something like that. Let's see. That's a little bit better. Okay. But this video turned out to be a little more involved than I had anticipated, but hopefully you're enjoying and watching and going, oh yeah, totally can cover up that ink with some washi. Nobody will even know it was there, right? Okay, and then just for a little funsies, we're going to flip this on the other side. Oh, I didn't even think, oh man. I didn't even think about it. Like going through multiple sheets of the, oh, that's funny. Paper. I'm thankful it didn't. Oh man, this ink gets everywhere. Okay, I'm thankful it didn't do that. So let's do something to the third page, and we'll do it up here, so it'll be like a little surprise for, you know, whenever I find that piece later. And we'll just add this little piece here that I cut off. Just so I don't have to throw it away, right? Might as well stick it on something. If I can get it off of the backing. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm going to line it up over here. I'm going to go across the top so I don't have to waste all that writing space there. All right, something like that. Okay, now this mess is bugging me. Let's grab a little word here. I have printed these out, and I said I was going to go cut them up quite a while ago. I'm going to cut out laugh, so I can remember making that mistake. And I never did, because I figured, you know what? It's a lot easier to see the words on this sheet. Whoops, I just cut up in there into knowing. And then I got to looking at the other words or phrases on the kit, and I'm not a fan of them. Some of them. Not something I would craft with, that's for sure. So I won't be using those, and I didn't want to spend any time cutting them up. My stomach is talking to me. Okay, we're going to glue down laugh. Just a little decoration here. Okay, and then we just need to do a tag topper. All right, you know, we got to do things in 3. We got to add one more thing here. How about a little, what do we got here? Whoops, jeez. I flung that up there, didn't I? No, not bulk. I don't want bulk. I want flat. These are the bulky things, aren't they? Yes, yes, they are. These are all the bulkies. And then I got my word bag. Okay, let's see here. Let's go into this one. This one seems to, well, that's bulky, but it has more nature-y things in there. Let's go, here we go. Here, let's just add this sweet little rose sticker here that is completely dry, pretty much. Add a little glue to help her out. She's so old, she's not sticky anymore. I want to put her like this. There. Kind of across the top. Kind of wish it went all the way, but we're not going to go overboard. Not happy with that. I should have seen if it was long enough, but it's fine. We'll make it work. And so we're going to tuck this in under our little tuck here. Hello. Glue, art glitter glue's falling off the table. And it should be dry by now. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That's cute. Now we have this pocket. Hopefully that did not glue itself shut. Had to happen. We're going to make another tag that goes inside of here. And just to make everything matchy-matchy, I think, oh, actually, it might be too matchy-matchy. That one's not big enough. We're going to have to use this piece. Maybe not. Maybe we want something different. That really stands out. Probably should have done 3 pieces. It's a little bulky. Gosh, we could. I wouldn't have to trim it down. I'm just looking like, sure, we'll just do it. Because, you know, why not? Why not? I already got it out. Okay, so this is 7 inches, so we want it smaller than that. So we'll do 6 inches, and I keep checking here. That's not very pretty. Let's put this big butterfly at the top since it's covered up on the bottom. Let's just do it. Okay, and then I'm going to cut off this side, and it's 4 inches in there, so I want this to slide easily in and out. I'm going to give myself 3.5. I'm going to give myself a 1/4 inch on each side. Let's give this a good fit. Ooh, see, it wasn't enough. Ooh, that's too tight for me. All right, keep going. Let's go 3. 1/4. We'll do 1/4. Oh, inch smaller seems a little excessive. I'm going to round the corners. Maybe that I watched another lady that said if you round the bottom of your card, your tag, things that you are slipping in and out in this texture, this fun stuff likes to grab. You know what I need? Sanding block. Okay. Anyway, she said if you round the bottom of your things, they slide in and out of the pocket better. Hell, I've misplaced. Hello, Mr. Tag Cutter. Okay, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way then. I want all the corners to be the same. I don't know where Season's Greetings went. All I can see is Snoopy. So I'm just lining up the corners from front to back so I can see where to cut each side. So it's about the same. Okay, there we go. How fun is that? Now we shouldn't have any issues. And it's a nice thicker. Look at that. It just like blends in. It just disappears. Crazy. I'm going to ink it. And then we're going to add a topper to this. And then that. And then we're done. Long video today. Long video. I'm having fun though. Quickly ink it, right? Okay. I apologize. I should really pause and ink. But that's by the time I paused it and then inked it and then turned it back on. It's like, might as well just have done it. I feel. Maybe not. Anyways. I no longer hear the iPad music, so perhaps he meandered upstairs or he fell asleep with the video playing. Guess I'll be surprised when I check on him here in a minute. Okay, come on. Come on. That's why I cut you so small. You gotta like pinch it. There. You got plenty of room. See that? Plenty of space. Get in. You want to be home. There. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of lace to this. This nice ruffled lace here. Get up there. There we go. I probably pull this out more than I should. It just happens to be here. And do my little loop on there. And I think I will sew on it, just so it's the same as the booklet. This is a really involved piece. And then what you do with this whole tag pocket, is when you put it on your page, you can either glue it down and make it, a side tuck or side pocket on either side, or another top loading. You could put another big giant tag behind there. Or you can make it a floating tag pocket holder, and you would be able to journal on the back of it. Or simply, tuck it in a pocket, which I guess that's the same as floating pocket. But to me, floating pocket means it's clipped in with paper clips, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now, I think I want a different lace. Oh, that's pretty. Kind of hides my butterfly though. A different lace for the, well, maybe I don't want it up here. Maybe we just let this be just like, oh, here we go again. Maybe we just let that be. So if I would have made it longer, it would have been the illusion. I just like that. That's really fun. And I'm thinking I rounded the other 2 corners. I rounded these and that. So let's go for it. We'll just round these ones this time. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, we need sanding block. I don't have one. I don't like how rough those edges are. Yeah, I already know. I don't have a sanding block over here. Or a nail filer just to get those bits off there. That's a trick I learned from Pam at the Paper Outpost. Thank you, Pam. Yeah, so I think that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Kind of want to put a word here, though. Let's do it. Let's put another one of these on there. Let's put home on there, because I am home. I get to have tea in my home and enjoy being home in the summer, because I like things in 3. And it just looks better. And I like sentiments and all the things, right? One last little touch isn't gonna hurt anything. Okay. Glue it on, and then I'm gonna go check on the baby. He's my baby. Little guy is sick. All right, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your day and enjoy that sunshine. Maybe I'll get to go out there. Well, we don't have any sunshine today, but enjoy your sunshine if you have any. And we will see you really soon in the next video. Bye-bye for now.